Walt Disney loved to talk about the future. Today, we're looking at the future in Tomorrowland at Disney World and Epcot Center to discover which Disney future we like the best. The Carousel of Progress represents what we've done so far and reflects the constant state of change in society. The main character in every era thinks we've reached the pinnacle of human progress, only to be disproven in the next room. In the end, the carousel even gives us a look at life a week from tomorrow.
Hi.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Boom, you missed it.
The entire Tomorrowland area is infused with hopeful signs of the future. Robots, bright neon lights, smooth curves, Stitch. While it feels a little dated, it leaves you with a sense of wonder and hope.
I'm here outside of Tomorrowland, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the retro version of the future. Now, I do really like it overall. I think it's hopeful, it's fun. You know, the 50s version, it's kind of inspired by that whole Kennedy Camelot space race kind of thing. So a lot of fun, but at the same time, I think in some ways it could be a little bit damaging because it could set kids up with this expectation that it's expected, it's going to happen. This grand future that they theorized in the 1950s was going to happen, so kids might stop trying. I think a good balance is good. Like, the futuristic, the very idealistic future is fine. But at the same time, I think it's important to also show that other side of it, that what can happen if we don't apply ourselves as a species, and show that a little bit of that dystopian side too. But I really love the 1950s, the Disney-fied version of the future, especially here in Tomorrowland. It's so great. I really enjoy the fun and the feel of it, and it's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. It's a lot of fun.
Hi guys, this is Anne-Marie, and I just wanted to give you a quick thought on what I think about Disney's version of the future. I love it. I kind of wish it was real. We all should be in spaceships and zooming around and having machines make our dinner and all that. Hey, there's the castle and there's the future. So Tomorrowland is awesome and it really should be real. So the Carousel of Progress, I wish we could have more and more sections, but there's only so much spinning it can do. Space Mountain, I want more rides like that. Like, it's so super fun. But yeah, I think Disney had the nail on the head, but reality sort of took it crazy, and we progressed in ways that we maybe shouldn't have.
Next, we went to Epcot Center's Future World to scope out the 80s theme future. Future World is filled with futuristic attractions like the classic spaceship Earth, which is a de facto sequel to the Carousel of Progress. Mission Space, where you get to be a crew member on a mission to Mars, the test track, Captain EO, and a ton of other fun attractions. On Spaceship Earth, they even let you see a glimpse of your own possible future. Here's ours.
Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future. Here in your future, getting away on vacation is a breeze. Your smart suitcase knows where you're going and what you'll need. And with solar power from your home fueling station, you're off. You won't have to worry about your pets while you're gone, thanks to handy household robots. You'll leave your country home in an ultra-light, ultra-powerful, totally networked family car that can take you anywhere. Since you like to wing it for hotels and restaurants along the way, you can just relax and take things as they come. Getting there is half the fun, so your family car will be equipped with virtual tools to teach you about the world outside your window. You'll travel quickly and safely to places you can't imagine visiting today. And the moment you arrive at your ultimate vacation destination, you can dive right in to the future. The end. Or should I say the beginning
Like I
of
told you
your
in my
future.
other video, I really, really like the Magic Kingdoms version. I don't know. I think I was meant to like live in the 50s and the 60s and stuff like that because I'm just like fascinated with them. Epcot's a little bit more 80s with the whole Captain EO, and there's lots of stuff that, I mean, it opened in the 80s, so that would explain it. But I think I kind of enjoy Magic Kingdom's version better. Epcot's is pretty cool. There's a lot of fun rides and a lot of stuff, but I feel like there's more progression almost at Magic Kingdom. Epcot is just really there's not nearly as many rides and stuff or shows that show the future aspects versus a Magic Kingdom. Like you don't have your Carousel of Progress. Now you do have your Spaceship Earth, which is very similar, but it's again really more pasty and not as much technology-wise.
Okay, so we're here at Epcot. I've been here all day riding all sorts of rides, Captain EO, Figment in the Imagination, Soaring and everything. And I've been kind of thinking, what's the difference between this park and Magic Kingdom? First of all, it's very noisy, a lot of drunk people around. Second of all, I think, Tomorrowland in the Magic Kingdom really focuses on kind of looking back at what we hope for the future. Back in the 50s and 60s with the whole space race and everything, where Epcot is really looking forward to the future. I mean, minus Spaceship Earth, the big globe ride back here, which kind of it does a big comprehensive look back at technology throughout all the years and everything. But every ride here has a focus on what's coming next, what we're going to do in the future. And a lot of it's seated in 80s sort of futurism, which is all kind of a little grungy, a little Blade Runner-y, a little rough around the edges, like Captain EO, for example. All of the characters are a little dirty, little grungy. But overall, it's a very hopeful outlook for the future where, I think Tomorrowland is kind of trying to ignore the fact that we might not have a very hopeful future and just focusing on what we thought the future would be years and years ago, where Epcot is really focusing on what cool stuff is coming up. Like everything from like the Spaceship Earth ride where they tell you, what cool technologies you'll be using in the future, to Test Track where they show you all the latest cars and the car concepts we're coming up with. I think Epcot's a lot more hopeful than Magic Kingdom overall. But that's my take on it.
While we both came away with different conclusions, we love the Disney parks, which means we'll have many more forward-looking adventures in the future.